Hello everyone, and today we're going to be looking into some Bedrock Edition add-ons or Bedrock add-ons. And it's been a very long time that I have decided to do a showcase on any add-on. So I'm just going to have to see like what captures my attention. And I did own a few of these. I think what I'm going to go and try is the more TNT add-on, I guess, just to start off something fresh. And I'm just going to activate the add-on for one of my worlds. It's made by Tsunami Studios. This explosive add-on is pretty simple. It adds more TNT to any world you want. Craft yourself a wide selection of super overpowered and unique TNT types. And I'm just going to stick with the free ones for now until I actually start to get used to the format of how Bedrock Edition is supposed to be used, because I'm mostly a Java user. And I also do want to share something too. I am an affiliate with the Minecraft program, or the Minecraft affiliate with their program. So if you guys want to try some add-ons, you can use the link in the description, in which all you just got to do is click in the description, and it will take you to the DLC page where you can get your add-ons. It's going to help the channel a lot with no cost to you. So that's why I want to say that. So we're going to go ahead and activate the add-on. So I'm just going to name this TNT add-on. I think that's what I'm going to call it, but I know it has a proper name. So I'm just going to go into creative mode, since I'm pretty sure this is just crazy. And I am just going to create the world. Okay, you can't earn achievements. Okay, creating a world using the following feature will mean you won't be able to earn achievements in that world. Even if you turn this option off later, you'll need to visit a different world to earn achievements. Achievements can be earned in this world if the world is created in creative mode. That's fine, but again, it's very intriguing. Chickens lay an egg every 5 to 10 minutes. That's good to know. That means they breed a lot faster than bunny rabbits, apparently. So we're just going to wait until the world is rendered. Any moment now. Just got to be a little patient with the launcher. And I do hear my computer working a little hard, but it's trying to render these vibrant visuals. And wow, it does look a lot nicer with the vibrant visuals. So this is the More TNT with the exclamation mark add-on. So if I open this book, it says, welcome one and all to More TNT. This explosive add-on features 18 new TNT types. Check out the whole book to see how to craft these explosives. So I know that I mostly say just use not enough items, just enough items, roughly enough items, or even the crafting guide. But I think for this one, it does tell you like how to craft it, which it's kind of strange how they supposed to show you an image, but it shows you the crafting grid exactly. So I think 1 means the gunpowder and 2 means the redstone dust. So let me see how that works. So let me just type crafting table, get a crafting table, get some redstone, and get some gunpowder, just to see if this actually works. So we're just going to place our crafting table down, and all we got to do is place 1 gunpowder and redstone, and there you go. The ultra powder. So that's what it means. So you're going to have to be reading the book just to understand this. But for the ultra powder, it says before any TNT is made, you first must craft a new extra explosive gunpowder. That's how you make them. The Ultra TNT is just like regular old TNT, but with a bit more kick to it. This TNT will be needed to craft all the other TNT. So if we make the Ultra TNT, it's basically a crafting component, but also a block that you can explode. And then it just goes further and further and further, and then you're going to have to read all these pages. But don't worry, it's not like reading an essay or anything. But these are pretty simple. And how many TNTs have been added into this add-on? So let's go all the way back. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm just literally counting. So that's 15 so far. 16, 17, 18. Okay, so it's just 18 new TNTs. That's good to know. But I could definitely craft these if I wanted to, but since I'm in creative mode, we should be fine with just pulling them out the grid. But in a realistic setting, just use the book because it's going to help you a lot. So I'm going to pull out the Ultra TNT. I think I should just get a hopper and just put them all in the chest so I could easily do this. And again, it's been a very long time that I have done any showcase for Bedrock because I've mostly just been doing a lot of Java recently, and that is mostly my home game. But let me just, I think this is probably like a good place to try out the TNT anyway, since I'm not destroying or causing a lot of problems with deforestation. I mean, the only thing that might get harmed is the armadillos because they kind of reside here. And man, it's so hard to get through this inventory. It's like I gotta get used to these grids. It's just so weird looking. So let me just drop my stuff in here. Type TNT again. All right, so we're going to drop the Ultra, Colossal, Toxic, Lucky, Sonic, Nether, Lava, Trapped, Shockwave, Rocket, Proxy, Polar, Implosion, Gravity, Healing, Earthquake, Disco, and Throwable. Yeah. So that is technically or roughly 18. Wait, if I did count, let me see. That does feel like that's literally 18, unless I short count it somewhere. But what matters is we're just giving it a test run. And I think you can also use redstone as well just to trigger the explosions. So I just use redstone like that. All right, so we already are familiar with this TNT. So we just light it up, or you can use flint and steel. Armadillo, you got to be careful. Yeah, you can see how much damage that does. All right, and we're going to try torch. Also works with the torch. We all know. So now we can begin trying the other ones. So let me just put this stuff back. I'm just going to use redstone. So we're going to try is the Ultra TNT. They said it's like the regular TNT, but with an extra kick to it. And look at this TNT. It does look like it has a fuse. So be extra careful whenever seeing this. And it didn't light up. So I guess this one might be a flint and steel. So let me try it. Flint and steel. Okay, this one has a little bit of a shaky animation. Ooh. So yeah, it does have a kick and a slight animation to it. That's pretty cool. So that is the Ultra TNT. Then we have the Colossal TNT. Again, I don't know how big these explosions are because, again, I never tried them. And I know these armadillos are going to suffer. I do sorry, but we got to do it for science. And this is a bigger one. It's a lot bigger than the Ultra one. Like, this one's like 3 blocks high. So we light it up. Let's see how big this thing is. Let's see. Okay, it takes a little longer. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so that is a very big hole. You can see some gold, some coal, and possibly some iron. But I think by us being in the canyons, you'll come across a lot of gold ore. Well, did you know that gold ore is mostly common in these biomes? So this is basically a gold rush if you ever visit the canyon biome. So that's the Colossal TNT. Then we have the Toxic TNT. I really don't like the sound of this. This means radiation poisoning, or it just kills things, I guess, with air fumes. But look at it go. The way it brews. It gives you poison, and it gives you a poison cloud. So to me, I would just call it radiation poisoning. And you can also see a little bit of the fluids in there. I'm not sure it's a good idea to jump in there, but you can see how gassy it looks. I mean, that just looks very nice. It kind of reminds me of like another mod, which was I think it was like HBM. It kind of reminds me of that one, but for Java. I mean, I know many Bedrock players probably don't know any of those Java mods, but Java mods are pretty cool once you like factor it in. So let me just put the toxic back in there just to know that I did it. We have the Lucky, the Sonic. I'm just going to pull all these out just to show every explosion that I can. But this isn't a realistic sense, because if you even try making these, sometimes they're good and sometimes they're just bad. But explosions are always dangerous. So this is the Lucky TNT. So I guess this is like a Lucky Block version. And I'm just going to set time set it to day to keep it at day so we can still see. Cheats are not enabled in this world. You're kidding, right? I forgot to enable the cheats. Okay, that's new. Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm entirely new to this, so I don't know if I have to enable cheats. Like, this is technically all new to me. Oh well, we just got to deal with the environment. So this is the Lucky TNT. Ooh, so it gives us a golden apple, emeralds, iron ingots, and gold. Let me try the other one. I just want to see, does it like give you something inconvenient? Okay, diamonds. Open up another one. Okay, so I will say this is mostly luck based, but I want to see if there's like anything unlucky. Okay, a lot of experience orbs. I want to see if there's like TNTs or anything like that. Netherite chess piece? Okay, that is quite OP. This is like my last one. Oh, okay, you can also get the TNT itself. That's kind of cool. Now we have the Sonic TNT. Okay, I don't like the look of that. Okay, so it sends out a sonic boom. So let me try that again. Does it kill him with the sonic boom attack? Yeah, it's basically like a sonic boom. I do feel sorry for that armadillo. Then we have the Nether TNT. Let's see how this works. Causes a fire. I figured. Causes fire. We have the Lava TNT. I guess this is a griefing one. But this TNT's in a cauldron. Interesting. That is very interesting. Then we have the Trapped TNT. Oh, this one has sirens. Oh, okay. So if I try to move away, I guess this one gets triggered if you try to get too close to it. Yeah. So if you try to like walk over or somehow you hide it, you can trigger it. So it's kind of like a trap. Ooh, look at this. We got a zombie with a copper helmet on. Okay, we're going to try the Shockwave TNT. This is going to send out a shockwave. Let's see how big it is. Okay, that wasn't big, but it at least cleared out the area, like flattened it out. Good for flattening. And then we have is the Rocket TNT. Okay. All right, let's see how this works. It goes up and then... All right, so it just goes up. So if you have like a building or something, you probably just blow up from the bottom. That's pretty interesting. So we have explored these. Now we're going to do with the final layer, which is the Proxy TNT, Polar TNT, Implosion TNT, Gravity TNT, Healing TNT, Disco TNT, and Throwable TNT. So these are the final ones. So we got the Proxy TNT, which is literally TNTs on TNTs. I really wonder how this works. Okay, so yep, it sends out the very small ones. That looks kind of cute when it blew up like that. Then we have the Polar TNT, which I guess freezes things. Let's go. Yep, it freezes things. It even locked a spider in there. Like, look at this. You can preserve a spider. Man, I encased you in ice. Now you're just going to be a fossil that's just going to be remembered as the spider. Then we have the implosion TNT. I bet implosion meaning instead of exploding, it implodes. It means it comes in. It brings things inward. Yep. A black hole. That is quite cool. That is very cool. And then we have the gravity TNT. Let's see how this works. Okay, it levitates. And now we got a flying spider. Cool. And then we have the healing TNT. I guess this one just heals players. Yep, so if you have this around, you can still heal yourself whenever you're low on health. Then we have the disco TNT. What does this do? It does have a nice beat. Hey. That's actually quite jammy. Wait, imagine somebody actually making that. I want to see if the mobs even react to this. It'd be kind of cool if they just stop and they just start dancing. Oh yeah, so the zombie does that. Interesting. That is very interesting. So let me try that one more time with skeletons and creepers. You guys want to party? Yep, even the creeper is doing it. That is interesting. And then last but not least is the throwable TNT, which you just throw it like it's dynamite. It still does the same thing just like a regular TNT, but it's portable without having to light a fuse. Let me just throw it at this Enderman right here. Will he dodge this one? Like, I could just throw so many of them. I could just act like Yosemite Sam. Like, look at that. And you can also explode ores too. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, I think that is going to conclude for the whole add-on showcase for the More TNT add-on. I was going to say mod because I'm not sure how you guys call it. Mod, add-on. I kind of look at all of them as the same, but I think I just want to appropriately call it based on my research is the add-on, the More TNT add-on. And if you guys find this showcase helpful, then I am very thankful for your time. And you guys could give it a check on their add-on page if you ever want to try out the More TNT mod. But I know some people may have already covered it, but this is my first time actually getting or returning right back to doing add-on showcases. But until then, see you guys next time with another add-on showcase. Take care.